Hello everyone, welcome. In this video we are going to look updates on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We are going to see what we can expect, how the prices are behaving, and yeah, without wasting any time, let's get into it. Right now, as you can see, we have our Bitcoin US dollar chart, and yeah, the prices have been going down and then consolidating, and right now we have this symmetrical triangle. And there are a few things that we can expect here. There are two scenarios which I'm gonna explain right now. So as you can see, the prices started to drop from 59k and it's all been going down. Then we came towards 30k and then we had another push up towards 42k. And then as you can see, we started consolidating and we have our symmetrical triangle. So what does that mean? It means that as we are nearing the end of our symmetrical triangle, we could have a breakout towards two directions. Either we are going to have this upwards breakout, or we are gonna have a downwards breakout. So we go up and then we push down and we break below the triangle. Now, which is the most likely scenario? Normally, we should have a bearish breakout. Why? Because our initial trend, as you can see, is downwards. So we have this downwards initial trend, then we have a consolidation in our triangle, and then we have lower breakout and we continue downwards. If we have a breakout below the triangle, we should expect a support at 30k and probably gonna touch the 30k support and then have some consolidation and then just bounce back from here. Or it's gonna push below the triangle and then push below our support, and either it's gonna continue downwards or we could have a flush out. So what do I mean by a flush out? It's gonna push briefly below this support, which will trigger stop losses of many traders because a lot of beginners place their stop losses at the major structure levels. So what the big traders, investors, whales, whatever you want to call it, what they do is they hunt these stop losses, then push the prices even lower, and then they buy at this lower price, and then the prices get pushed back up again. And if we look at the price, what we can expect is, let me just show you. We could see a push below this support, then towards our 0.5 Fibonacci ratio, which is around 28k. Then this is the flush out, and then bounce back from here. Okay, this was the first scenario. Now the second scenario. The second scenario is, again, we have this push downwards, then we have our consolidation, and then we push above the triangle. Now, why is this a possibility? If I go down to 1 hour time frame, you can see we have a higher high. So our previous high on the lower time frame was 37k, and right now we are just barely above this previous higher high. So as you can see, we push upwards, then we're gonna retest here and break the triangle upwards and go towards 39k. Now if we can break this 39k on the bigger time frame, you can see it is possible that we push above our 100 EMA, which is this blue line. So we break upwards, Then we're gonna retest this 39k and then head towards 42k, which is also a major structural level. For Bitcoin to be bullish again, we need to push above this 42k price range. Why? Because that's also pretty close to our 200 EMA. So if we can push above this 42k price range, then retest, that's when I would consider that Bitcoin is again bullish. But before that, I would say be cautious and yeah, make sure you keep that one definitely in mind. Now, if you look at the Ethereum chart, this is pretty similar scenario to Bitcoin. As you can see, we had a downwards movement, and then we have this consolidation inside a triangle. Again, the same for Ethereum. What I expect is the prices to push below the triangle and then retest this 1900 price range and probably bounce back from here. And when I said a flush out, what I meant by that is you can clearly see right here, this is a good example of a flush out. When the Ethereum prices pushed downwards, we came towards our 1900 major structure level. Then we had a brief push below this structure level towards 1700, and this is a flush out. And as you can see, from here on, we started going back up towards 2800. We could see definitely a similar scenario right here. If you push below the triangle, we come at the price range of 1900, then either push below briefly and then push again, and this would be the flush out. Now the second scenario for Ethereum is pretty much the same as Bitcoin. We have this consolidation, but on the lower time frame, you can see we broke the previous high, which was something like 2700, and now the scenario could be we're gonna retest this and break the triangle upwards. Okay guys, this is it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll try to respond as much as possible, and I'll see you guys in the next one.